People speaking prophecy over our lives. Firstly, did it come from the Lord? Secondly, what feeling did it give you when you received this, when you came into agreement with this prophecy? Because not all prophetic visions come from the Lord. In fact, the devil blesses many people with many different visions and gifts and blessings, and we can be really deceived also. And for me, coming out of witchcraft, I'm only about 2 or 3 years coming out of witchcraft. I'm starting to now realize that I was carrying the same spirit of rejection and unworthiness that I was holding while I was operating within the occult. And it had me surrounded by this mindset that, I always needed to be spiritually fed, or I always need to be spiritually feeding other people, and, talking about these things and striving for these things and overly advising, continually projecting this spiritual OCD onto other people. And sometimes it was driven by people speaking prophetically over my life and me not understanding that, hey, I can take that and I can take that to the Lord and ask him if that came from him or if that's just coming from somebody's mouth. Because I'm just coming to understand that, God will never have us serving to the point of exhaustion. He is a God of refinement. He is a God of perseverance, patience, showing people love the way he loves us. And how can we do this if we're so overly burdened with spiritual things? Now, I'm not saying that every prophetic word that comes to us is not from the Lord. What I'm saying is test the spirits. Speak to God about these things. Speak to God about, where he sees your life in 5, 10, 15 years. Ask him to give you prophetic message of the direction he is trying to lead you in. Because let me tell you now, we can get ourselves lost and caught up in the grandiosity of listening to these prophetic messages, whether that's through people or whether that's online, guys, and this can be quite addictive, and it can just lead to like cycles of vanity thinking about self and puffing self up, when the Lord will almost always, in my experience, have us doing the biggest things by serving other people, never ourselves. But he also won't do it to the point of where we're being exhausted or where he's separating us